Today we're going to be talking about Shiba Inu Coin and the new whale that just invested $500 million into Shiba Inu Coin. Let's get into the video. Hi everyone, my name is Zach and welcome back to Finance Bro. Before we get into the video, I'd like to ask you guys to please leave a comment of how many Shiba Inu Coins you have, how many you want to have, and then also consider leaving a like and subscribe as it really helps with the growth of the channel. And if you're interested in getting some free Shiba Inu Coin, then go ahead and use that first link in the description. Get signed up with Public, the social investing app. When you deposit $1 on the app, you're going to get up to $70 worth of free stock, which you can then sell and then invest in Shiba Inu Coin. Boom, you got yourself some free Shib with that first link in the description. Without any further ado, let's get into our crypto for today, which is going to be Shiba Inu Coin. Okay, and here we are on public.com. We can see the Shiba Inu Coin is sadly down about 6%, but this is basically just technical play. I think we're making support at about the 46-45 level, but we'll be talking about that in the technical analysis at the end of the video. And then we're also going to be talking about a few pieces of news, including the $500 million that a whale just purchased of Shiba Inu Coin and what that means for Shiba Inu Coin. So if that sounds good to you, stick around till the end of the video. But you guys know what we have to do first. We have to check the social volume or social activity of Shiba Inu Coin because this is one of the biggest things in cryptocurrency. If you're being talked about, you're going to be, going up eventually. And Shiba Inu Coin is being talked about the most on or the most active stock or cryptocurrency on StockTwits, above GYEN, and no other cryptos are even on this list. And then they're the fourth most active stock or cryptocurrency on StockTwits. So love to see that. Not only that, but when you check out on Lunar Crush, you can see that we just made a new high for social volume yesterday, and then we have stayed pretty steady with the amount of social volume we've been having over the last day as well. So overall, love to see that. Okay, and here's just a little burn update. So if you guys didn't know, Stephen Cooper basically has been holding a bunch of burn playlists, burn parties, basically to burn as much Shiba Inu Coin as he can and help out the Shiba Inu Coin community as much as he can as well. He posts every time that they basically burn Shib, and they have been burning about 3 million every hour, it seems. But overall, just Stephen Cooper absolutely doing his best to burn as much Shiba Inu Coin as he can. And I believe Burn even tweeted something, and he was like, hey, that was us. So yeah, so that was us. Bigger entertainment. Learn how our music playlists are contributing to Shib burns, and you can see obviously they are burning a ton of Shib, and Shib burn is also reporting on it. Stephen Cooper is doing amazing here. Okay, but now let's get into the big news for today, and that is going to be that a Shiba Inu whale purchased $558,621,283.12 USD worth of Shiba Inu Coin. So what does this mean? I mean, that is a ton of money, and that is a new whale. That's not even just a whale that previously had it and they're still just bullish so they bought more. No, this is a first time buyer, at least to this wallet, that bought 558 million. So could this be an exchange? Could this be an exchange gearing up for a listing? We don't know yet. Obviously we can't, wallets don't just have like who it is on there. No one has claimed this yet, but they got a ton of Shiba Inu Coin, and probably hold a lot of, at least 1% or 2% of Shiba Inu Coin now. And here's the Ether scan. You can see that it was a successful transaction, and it took about 4,000, or they bought at about $4,300 per Ethereum, and they bought, I believe that's $12 trillion worth of Shiba Inu Coin, and they did, or not dollars, 12 trillion Shiba Inu Coin, and they did this about 21 hours ago. So a lot of people, whenever we kind of go over when a whale buys something and they're like, hey, why didn't we have a massive bump? Well, this was about 21 hours ago, so let's check it out. And so that should be around here. So the price did go up from about 48 to the 40, or almost 50, but we couldn't quite break the resistance at 50. But basically people are always asking, hey, that's a massive price. Why didn't it reflect in the overall price? And that's because the market cap is 25 billion. So when a whale buys $500 million worth, it's still only a fraction of the market cap, like even just 1%. So that's why it's only went up about 2%, is because right when that happened, obviously they're not able to move the market insanely. Usually when whales buy buy though, people follow, and when big transactions like that happen, people follow, and that's why you see big increases in price. But people just didn't follow because obviously we couldn't break that technical barrier here at the 50 level. So that's why, you know, it didn't go up a crazy amount when $558 million were bought. But this is bullish because you really like to follow whales, and that's why I really like Watcher Guru, is because you're supposed to be following whales and what they do, because obviously if you're putting $558 million into something, you are definitely at least a little bit bullish on the project in general. But yeah, now let's go over the global crypto market. So the global crypto market is sitting at about $2.57 trillion right now, a 1% decrease, nothing too crazy over the last day. Bitcoin, Ethereum both down. Pretty much the whole top 10 is down on the day. Avalanche has sadly passed us in market cap. They've just been having an absolute killer week, defying all odds considering, you know, the whole crypto market is just down right now. But we are sitting at 12 still. We're not really in danger of moving into 13th spot. Hopefully we can flip Avalanche and Dogecoin soon, but we're gonna need some more bullish news. So we can see here the volume is only sitting at about 2.5 billion in the last 24 hours, and 558 million came from that one transaction. So our volume is actually not looking good right now. We were doing about 3 to 4 billion for the past couple of days, and we were having a good couple of days, but then today it's just really the volume just isn't there, and you guys can see that the volume is actually on a downtick right now, which is not something I like to see personally. I really want to see us get this volume back up. However, that's going to take, you know, some piece of news. Now imagine that whale has a plan, you know, maybe they are an exchange to you know, have an exchange listing come out soon. That could easily be a very, very good catalyst for Shiba Inu Coin. One other thing to look at real quick is that we have, ever since that day where we lost like 40,000 or 30,000 holders, we have been on an uptick, and it's looking like we can close out the month with 1 million holders. We obviously got really close that one day, but now we are on the way back up, and it's looking like we'll have 1 million holders again soon. So overall, even though things don't look good over the last couple of hours, you know, we're still looking pretty bullish going forward. Okay, now let's go over some technical analysis. So one thing that is pretty sad right here, after we had our big uptick and volume and everything, we have just been on kind of a downward trend. We haven't been trending back up on the MACD since we reached that high at 51, but it's looking like we are finally going to start trending back up on the MACD, and that the RSI is oversold right now at 30, so we are able to make our next leg up. As long as we stay above this 46 level, I think we could definitely make a leg up to about where we were at these highs yesterday at the 51 level. So we could see another 10% gain here, or well, we are down 6%, but we could go from 6% all the way up to about a 4% gain on the day. I could see, considering where we're at right now, and that we're probably going to start trending back up here soon. So overall, not looking too shabby. Obviously, we might have this support at 45. I'm really curious to see if it tests it again and successfully stays above the support at 45. But yeah, that is pretty much going to be it for today's video. If you guys did enjoy, make sure you guys leave a like and subscribe, and also comment how many Shiba Inu coins you have, as we're trying to see how strong the Shiba Inu coin army is. We already know you guys are extremely strong, but how strong are you? Make sure you guys get your free stock with the first link in the description. It's basically free money, might as well do it. And then also, that's gonna be it. My name is Zach, and I hope to see you in the next video.